have a little reservoir for the beets. No idea if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try it. Makes sense to me. And we're having to replant the beets because the chickens got in here. I cried that day. I was not happy. But it's okay. We're replanting them.
So why do you have the groove down the middle?
That's where the seed is going. That is gonna hold, so when I water the plants, there's gonna be runoff water, and it will go to the center and hang out long enough for the beets to utilize it, rather than just run off to the center of the row, or center of the walkway here. So it's conserving water as best as I can, especially in drought conditions later in the summer.
What are you gonna replant this year?
Sweet potatoes, and then we also have onions from last year that I tried to grow from seed, and now they're just really big onion sets for this year, in addition to our little bitty onion sets that we grew from seed in the cellar. So what we're having a problem with this year, last year I laid down cardboard with straw underneath it to establish the pathways. This year we didn't have to do that because they're already done, which is great. So I didn't put down any cardboard or straw. And now we have grass growing into the sides of the beds. So we have to figure out how to get rid of what's already grown, because grass roots are ridiculous. And so that's what we're working on. It's already frustrated me this morning, and now Nick has taken on digging up the grass out of the beds and creating like a moat. And he mentioned finding some kind of tool that will basically edge your garden, the way that would edge your lawn, which would be a very valuable tool. So we'll look into that, but trying to sever any roots because we don't want to bring any chemicals in to kill the grass. So just use with what you haven't planted yet. So we have shallots and garlic.
Where are those going?
Trinity is going to research where they would be most beneficial.
Oh, great.
I had them between the tomato plants last year, but this year I have okra between the tomato plants. So you've got to research how much space they need and what plants benefit from having them there. Make sense? Fight
Yes.
off bugs and whatnot. I tried to put them between my roses because they're also beneficial between roses, but the pigs come and dig them up. So I'm not going to do that again. And I believe in South Texas we were supposed to plant these in the fall. And I ordered these in November, and they just now came because in the north they won't ship until it's safe for all zone or that zone. So yeah, we'll see. I'm still confused about that whole process, but we're trying it again.
Alrighty then.
Yes. We were supposed to plant on Friday, but we were supposed to have 100% severe thunderstorms with potential heavy rain. So I didn't want to put seedlings up here on Friday. So now we're doing it today.
Why are you putting the fish in there?
Vitamins. Miss Beth told me about this trick and said that it was a Native American trick. Somebody had told her. I didn't do it last year. Definitely trying it this year. I'm a little worried about how hot it is in the sun. I haven't really experienced this yet. We'll see, but I'm building them up pretty good so that they're guarded. Awesome. Okay, so this is our garden plan. And today we did a little bit of kale coming up, the red Russian kale. And then I actually thinned those out today. There were a few more plants, but I only want that many. And then we have a little bit of the curly leaf kale coming up. We just planted those the other day, so that's good news. And then here we have radishes, and this is one radish coming in really well. But this is, like I said, had to be replanted, so all of this has been replanted with, or reseeded with either yellow, like a bullseye looking type, or a red beet. This is the tomato plants that we put in. These are the large plants, and they're going to be flanked by okra, another seedling, and these were all grown from seed. Okra. The plants, these are all a sunrise sweet, an orange bell pepper plant, and then on the inside are lunchbox, which means smaller versions of the green and red peppers. And then the outside will go jalapeno peppers, but they're not ready yet. The seedlings aren't ready. We have echinacea, and we have basil, 2 different kinds of basil. Our old, or not old, but the onions we tried to grow last year. And then all of these little onion sets that I grew from seed this year, all the way down. So hopefully those will become big. Then over here we have carrot that we planted earlier in the season, but I read last night that we shouldn't plant them until fall, so we'll see what happens.
Any thoughts, Nick?
No.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Vegetables.
Vegetables go here. Talk quiz, honey. What goes here? I laid it out earlier. You ready? I'm asking because I can't remember either.
That was.
We're gonna leave it.
Why?
Because it's cool.
Any other scientific math stuff?
Oh, lots. Stay tuned.